I'm Lynn, and today I'm going to talk about a documentary that was recently done and it was released on Rumble. The name of the documentary is Watch the Water, and it really blew my mind. So we're in for a good one here, and it is regarding some theories about the beer bug, the treatments of the beer bug, and all of that. And this person wanted me to give an intuitive take on it, or what is my impression of this information. So before I get started, please go ahead and hit the like button. I know I ask every time, but it really does help me out, and it helps me try to fight through the censorship wall, build the community, all those things. So having said that, let's get right to this. So the question, it says, Dear Lynn, thank you for all you do. Could you watch the Water, that's the name of this, by Stu Peters on Rumble. Hopefully that alone doesn't get me flagged, because this is a pretty intense topic here. They want me to give some insight on the theory by Dr. Starts with an A. I don't even want to say his name, because like I said, this is really, I've done a lot of readings. I've done a lot of things that are very controversial. I've done a lot of things that I know have key words that get flagged if you say it too much, but this by far, I feel the most, not only apprehensive, because I don't want to get banned, but at the same time, this information, I just feel so passionately that it needs to get out there. So I'm going to do what I can to be able to get through this without too much attention. So basically there's this doctor, his name starts with an A, and he has a theory that the beer bug is actually, and I even wrote this down because I don't want to say it out loud. I know these things are being scrubbed off the internet, but he's having a theory that this is somehow tied to the beer bug. And this person goes on to say it's best to watch this to get a full understanding. If it is true, then all the bug mandates and restrictions really don't help or apply, and we the people need to demand freedom and find ways to undo this. This person just watched it today and it blew their mind. Appreciate any insight. Thanks again. I hope we can find answers or gain our lives back. Much appreciated. And I put a link to this video on my blog posting itself, and depending on what platform you're on, look in the top comment or look in the description box. I am going to try what I can to share this as long as it still stays up there and we're able to view it. So the reading, or my impression on this reading as I approached it, like I said, I really have to choose my words wisely, and if anyone cannot understand my lingo, reach out to me, go to my blog, send me an email. I'm happy to further clarify it, because this does come across sort of cryptic here. So hold on, this is really intense, and I highly recommend that you all watch this video. Okay, the first thing I wanted to determine was if this bug is really related to or from or some variation of this item right here. And I really had to clear myself, because we know that it's manufactured. There's not a lot of debate with that, but I've never really paused to see what animal it truly originated from or what assisted it in its creation. The assumption was bats. We all heard that and we just accepted it. It became part of the collective, like we knew it came from that or deviated from that, even though manufactured, that they used that somehow to grow it, use it, spread it, whatever. But it's plausible that it could be from something else entirely, right? I mean, when you really stop and put your mind open to other possibilities, who says it has to be from that? It could be from something else, and could be from the word I shared with you on the paper. As I put the question out there and I thought about it some more, I do get that these evil reptilians have wanted to create a race that aligns with them. They're intrigued by the serpent, and they've been drawn to it and its evil, its destructive nature. It's coy, it's methodical, it even moves with grace as it slithers around. Even though creepy, it still has a very fluid, graceful movement to it as it stalks and prepares to strike its prey. They're enamored by it. They like it. They like the symbol. They like what it stands for. Then I hear, what better way to force their will on people than to release a bug or something that feels like a bug, but it's really juice from the snake, right? this juice, it infuses with the human form to either live or die, and it soon becomes a survival of the fittest type of scenario. So then I wanted to think, how are they releasing it? If this really is this, if it really is this item right here, how are they getting it out to the people and getting it in people? So I want to know, is that what's actually in this bug? Is it a shot? Is it something else? Is there any truth to it being juice in the water, and the water used as a delivery system in these different municipalities? And taking in this info, it does resonate as truth to me. It did come through, and I thought, wow, this is true. I just knew it to be true. I do get they want us to become part reptilian and to change our biological makeup from purely human to something else. And I see that a couple different variations of the bug have been released in this process to be able to get this evolution started. Some are airborne, which is a traditional beer bug, not related to this item, but some really is the snake juice, and it's in the city water. Some of them. I think bottled water companies have been compromised as well. This is a test and a strategic way of unleashing this by having some bugs being the traditional, you're getting a cold, you're getting the sickness, you're getting whatever. And then others being more of the snake juice variety. It allows the system a way to diagnose everything blanketed, tied to it, as a way to hide this data. So some people are getting the real thing, some people are getting the juice. It all comes back to the same root here and classified the same way. Basically, if any set of a certain criteria are present, then the blanket beer bug test will be positive. So I get there are little pockets of different things, but they all get categorized as beer bug. So why do that? To be more clear, some people have a bug and some people have snake juice. Not everybody's getting the juice, not everybody's getting the bug, but we're all being categorized the same. It's a way to blur the lines, it's a way to blur the data and the way it comes through. And then I thought, wow, why are they doing this? Then it came through to me that, remember when they entertained the idea of using anal swabs to detect the beer bug? Remember that? Remember that joke? Remember those memes that were going around? The reason for it was that people were excreting snake juice in their waste. So a plus sign for snake juice means that person was indeed poisoned. So when they check the waste companies, when they check the municipality, the water, when that snake juice element's high, they know there's going to be an outbreak. That rang true to me. Checking the water in their waste will show a geographic region was exposed and if a current or soon-to-be outbreak is going to occur. So if it's in the water, if it's in the waste, then an anal swab is going to detect a positive result too. So that's why they could do that. It didn't make sense to anybody. If our vapors, if our droplets are so toxic, why would you be checking the other end, right? You should be checking our spit. That is why, because you're excreting snake juice waste from having consumed this item. So now that the bug's out there and people are contracting it, the next phase is to inject people with a juice to further create a hybrid version of humanity, which inhibits reproduction of the normal human species, and it cuts off the God gene. And I've done readings on this before, and I find it really interesting. Things are starting to come full circle. Yes, I talked about the God gene. Yes, I've talked a bit about the beer bug. Yes, I've talked about the beer bug shot, but now it's all coming full circle. What is their master plan? They're trying to create a new race of humans that are hybrid reptilian and hybrid human. They're trying to blur the lines of what we really are. And what's the best way to do this? You put snake juice in the shot, which focuses on DNA modification. So you inject some people with snake juice, give some people the bug. You create this fear, this whole hysterical society. So then everybody is wanting the beer bug shot to prevent getting this illness from the bug and the juice, which you can't even prevent that. So you inject people with even more of it, and then you have this high concentration of people out there full of this item trying to create a new race of people. Now, get in the event that you do get the juice and you cannot recover, then they have nearly forbid any treatment except for the one that starts with REM, and that is a drug out there, which works in the same way that snake juice works. So they're injecting you They're trying to get this concentration out there within people's bodies to create a hybrid human here. They are treating Jews with more. Sorry, I have my notes here because I had so much and I was so emotional and passionate about this. I want to make sure I hit all points. So they're treating the Jews with more Jews. Then I hear they're either going to kill you or make you a stronger version of them. That is what they're doing. So I don't even know what to say any more than what I already did. This totally rang true within me. I do agree that when we have information presented in front of us, rarely is everything 100% true, but a lot of this rang true. I think there's holes in here. There's maybe pieces of the puzzle that we haven't completely put together, but I think we have a much bigger picture of what the intended goal is, and that is to create a new race of people that's half them and half human that will perpetuate a species or in a different variety of species. They want to kill the God gene. They don't want you to be able to touch the God within inside you, the God that's above you. They want to create this newer version of a reptilian race to extend their bloodline and their, I guess, takeover of the world. So I will leave you with that. Please watch the video. Let me know your thoughts. By all means, please like my work, share my work, all those things. That helps me out a lot. And hop on over to the blog if you want to see other work I've done, or if you'd like to reach out to me privately in this scenario. So again, I'll leave you with that. I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.